Hey guys, Moon Mama here. Today we are going to be celebrating Imbolc. It's known as the feast day for Bridget, or the festival of In the Belly. Even though it still looks like winter outside and the earth is beginning to wake up, we're going to pull some cards to see what's brewing in your inner landscape, and how you can tend to your own internal flame. So I've got a bowl of water on my altar here to represent the sacred well, where we can find nourishment and emotional healing during transition to spring, and in general, of course. So, we do have a spread here, and we are going to start with the center card, and this is our Hearth Fire card, and this card is what the current energy and state of our inner light is, okay? So this card is the coming of spring. It says, beneath my feet stir the waking, spiraling surges of warmth that tell of life ready to birth. So, this card is pretty much saying that our inner light is waking up, right? Our energy is shifting from surviving the winter to anticipating the growth. So that was our Hearth Fire card. That was the current state of our inner light. Card number 2 is the Melting Snow card. It is, what old energy or clutter am I clearing now? So the melting snow. This card is blackberries. There is no weaving with existence when you ignore the presence of spirit within self. So, blackberries can be associated with abundance, but they can also be overgrown. This card is representing clearing away the clutter from last year's harvest to make room for new blossoms, for new seeds to grow and sprout. So card number 3 is the Hidden Root card. What potential is growing beneath the surface that we cannot see yet? So we've got house mouse. You know the things you're capable of, but are you confident in leaning into that belief? House mouse. So this card is telling us that although we may feel small or like we aren't making big moves, there is tremendous progress happening behind the scenes. Your potential lies in the details, the small, quiet habits that we are now forming. And then our next card is the first spark. So this card is the first spark. We got the horned owl. So the first spark, a creative or spiritual inspiration to follow this month. This card says, become the shadow that watches, keeping quiet while moving intentionally. So horned owl. So we're being called to look at our lives through the eyes of an owl. This is a call to trust your intuition and your night vision. And the last card is the Sacred Well card. How can I best nourish myself while I wait for spring? So our Sacred Well card is devotional. There's something so intimate when letters reflect the tongue, in times of introspection, when I am at my most vulnerable and revealing all that lives in me. Beautiful card. Excuse me. So, devotion is the water that's going to keep us going until spring. Devotion is telling us to nourish ourselves and make our daily lives a devotion. Light a candle or simply drink your morning beverage with intention. And also, self-care helps to nourish during the darker months leading to the spring. So, I know this wasn't a very long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as we blow out our candles today, remember that even if your life feels a bit like a frozen garden right now, the seeds are already stirring. You don't have to rush into spring. We can just keep tending to the inner hearth that we found in our cards today. And before we actually do go, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Reflect back at the hidden root card we pulled. What is one small, quiet goal you're nurturing right now while the world is still cold? So, I am wishing you a blessed Imbolc. Keep your fire bright, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay magical.